Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing very well. This week I thought I'd run through some of my autumn wardrobe must-haves. Basically just going through the absolute essentials in my wardrobe. What is an autumn staple, you know? What are my absolute ride or dies when it comes to autumn? So I have got quite a few pieces of clothing in this selection, but all of these pieces of clothing I feel like are super versatile. You can wear in loads of different ways and they're just perfect for the autumn winter season. I thought this video would be quite helpful if you're looking to sort of refresh your wardrobe, or even if you're just looking to sort of create the perfect staple autumn winter wardrobe. So first up, I'm actually going to go through the knits because I feel like knitwear is absolutely essential. So number one, I've actually got this gorgeous new knit from H&M. Now these knits are my all-time favorites, especially for autumn winter. I absolutely love the shape of them. I love the fit of them. I love the fact that they're kind of like this like fluffy material. So I've actually got it in grey. I got it in grey a few years ago and they brought out this gorgeous chocolate brown this year, and I thought, what better colour? You know, I feel like a chocolate brown sort of colour for the autumn winter season is absolutely perfect. It's such a basic colour that it honestly goes with everything. I also feel like with these jumpers you can really dress them up and you can really dress them down. I love them with like a tracksuit or a jogger or a legging, but I also love dressing them up with like a really nice pair of trousers, a really nice pair of jeans, even maybe a leather skirt and some boots. Like loads of different ways I feel like you can dress up this jumper. It's super soft, it's super comfy, and it's just like a really gorgeous fit. I'll kind of show you a bit more. So it's like this. I just think it's really nice. It is a little bit expensive, I would say. It's like £55 for one. I don't know why I'm saying for one, like you're gonna get a 2-for-1 deal, but I do think it's worth it. They really do last as well. Like I said, I've got my dark grey one and I've had it for years. I think I got it 2 years ago, and I still absolutely love it. So I would actually really recommend investing into a really nice knitwear jumper. A few other knitwear pieces that I have. This is actually new and I couldn't recommend this enough. This is a gorgeous cardigan from Pretty Lavish. Now, if you've heard of the brand, then you'll know the quality is 10 out of 10. If you haven't heard of the brand, then I'm telling you, the quality of Pretty Lavish is incredible. Like honestly, the quality of their clothing is just so worth the price, and I don't even think it's like that bad when you actually feel the quality and you look at their products. I think it is such a reasonable price for what they are kind of selling their products for. So I got this really gorgeous cardigan. Now another color which I feel like is really good for the autumn winter period is grey. I am loving the colour grey at the moment, and like I said, I feel like with the colour grey, the colour brown, like all of these really simple, plain autumnal colours, they can be paired with so much. Again, with this cardigan, I feel like you can really dress it up and you can dress it down. I've actually worn this cardigan with some grey wide leg joggers loads, but I've also then kind of dressed it up with a bit of jewellery, worn a nice pair of trousers, and like gone out for a nice Sunday lunch in it. I actually saw someone styling it with a pair of heels and some like leather pants, and it looked absolutely beautiful. Like I was like, that outfit is stunning, and you could so go on a night out wearing that and it would look really cool and chic and put together and just really nice. So yeah, this cardigan is an absolute winner for me. Another reason I actually also love cardigans is when it gets really cold, like when it starts getting freezing and you want to wear a top and a jacket, but it's kind of too cold just to wear a top and a jacket, you can put on a cardigan and unbutton it so you can't necessarily see underneath your jacket. It is just that extra layer, which I feel like is quite important sometimes in winter when it gets absolutely Baltic outside and you kind of want your top on show, but it is like absolutely freezing. I feel like cardigans are really good at kind of adding that extra layer but without being seen. Then another knitwear jumper which I absolutely love, and I don't actually know if they sell this colorway anymore, but they do have a brown version and it is stunning, is this Adenola knit jumper. Again, I got this last year and it is still a firm favorite in my wardrobe. I absolutely love the fit of it. It's such a gorgeous oversized fit. It's the perfect length. Again, the quality is incredible. It's such a gorgeous like thick knit. It's just absolutely stunning, to be honest. I absolutely love this knit. They do have this really gorgeous new colorway which is kind of like a dark browny kind of color with like a cream ADA, and it is honestly beautiful. Like it is absolutely beautiful. The reason I haven't got it is because I've got this dark grey one, and I do just think it is quite like a statement having the massive ADA, and I feel like if I had the brown one I don't know, like, I feel like because of the ADA, it does just make them quite like stand outish. So I didn't want to have to, I don't know, I didn't want to always constantly be wearing a sweatshirt, which is obviously adenola, do you know what I mean? I just thought this brown one would be a little bit better to go with this, because I can wear this jumper with like, in every outfit with a different jacket, and you wouldn't necessarily know it's the same jumper unless like you were really looking into it. Whereas obviously with this jumper, like it's pretty obvious that you're wearing an adenola sweatshirt, you know? But yeah, this knit is just absolutely stunning, absolutely love it. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna show you is another knit type top, but it doesn't actually have to necessarily be a knitted top. I just think a long sleeve, nice evening top is a really good staple to have in your autumn winter wardrobe. When you're going out in the evening and it is a little bit colder, I do just think having a really nice evening top is essential, just to pair with like a pair of jeans and heels, right? Like, you just want a top which is like a little bit more evening-y, but it's still going to keep you warm. And I actually picked up this top again from Pretty Lavish, and it's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. It's this really nice like brown fluffy material. It's a gorgeous brown color. It's got these lovely like kind of flared sleeves, which I absolutely love. And I just feel like this top with a pair of jeans, some heels, is gonna go a long way. And I do also find a lot of evening tops aren't necessarily long sleeve, and like when it does start to get colder, these layers matter. These layers really, really matter, and I just feel like a long sleeve, really cute little evening top is a must. Next in my autumn winter staple wardrobe is a pair of black kind of washed jeans. So these I also got last year and I absolutely love them. They're from Zara. They are a fantastic quality, like absolutely 10 out of 10 for quality. They're such a gorgeous fit. They're the perfect sort of like wide leg, comfy material. These are one of my comfiest pair of jeans actually. They are a really good denim, but they are just so comfortable. Like I don't feel like I'm restricted in them at all. I put them on and I just feel comfortable, which for me is so important. I also feel like with this colour, it is a little bit more autumnal than a blue jean. Don't get me wrong, I still love blue jean, but I do just feel like when we get into the wintry months, this black washed coloured jean is definitely what I pull for more over the light blue jean. I just feel like light blue is very like spring, summer, whereas a darker washed jean is definitely more autumnal. Again, with this colour, obviously you can pair this with anything. I have actually worn these on nights out before with a nice top like this, for example. You could so wear this with like some brown heels and a brown bag. But I also love wearing these jeans with like this cardigan and some Uggs, and you're comfy and you're cozy. I do actually also have a really gorgeous brown pair of jeans. I'm actually wearing them right now, but I have never had a brown pair of jeans, and I don't know why I haven't had a brown pair of jeans, because I'm absolutely loving them. I feel like they are perfect for autumn. Let me show you. They're like this, and they're kind of like a really gorgeous flared kind of like wide leg material. These are from River Island. They are so comfortable. Like honestly, they're so floppy and like floaty and just such a soft denim. But I've actually really been loving these brown jeans. I feel like brown is just like such a good color for autumn. Like it just is autumn written all over. Next up, I've actually got this stunning blazer. I am obsessed with this blazer, and I feel like a good quality wintry blazer is such an essential in autumn and winter. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love like the normal blazer materials, but when it starts getting a bit colder, they are a bit chilly, and I still love a blazer look. I still do love a blazer look, and sometimes I want to achieve that look without absolutely freezing. And this blazer is absolutely beautiful. The quality of this blazer is out of this world incredible. It's from a brand called Worst Behaviour. I'm absolutely obsessed with their brand. I just feel like they smash everything. Like, you know, when you're just like, yes to every single piece, like they just smash it out of the park. It's this really gorgeous like herringbone sort of material, and I think that is just really autumnal in itself. It's like a kind of brown blazer. It's really gorgeous. It's the perfect oversized fit. Got really nice shoulder pads in it just to make that like really nice boxy oversized look, and it's just a gorgeous blazer. It's also oversized enough that I could style it up with jeans and a top, but I could also maybe get away with wearing it as a dress if I just put some cycling shorts on maybe underneath and some boots. And I absolutely love that autumnal look, kind of like an oversized blazer dress with some like knee-high or like cowboy boots. I just feel like that looks really cool. H&M actually do some cracking winter blazers. I've got a grey, it's kind of this material, but it's grey and it's a blazer, so it's like a grey kind of fluffy, like really comfy, really warm blazer, and I've had that for years and I absolutely love it. Like, it is such a good blazer, and I feel like they will definitely do more of those this year. Like, I'm sure they will, and maybe in different colours, I don't know. But they did have a really nice dark grey one. I'll try and find if they're selling them again, but they are beautiful, and they are definitely a little bit cheaper than that worst behaviour one, because as much as this is incredible quality, like, it is expensive, but it depends how much you want to pay for. Like, I think that blazer will last me for life, so in my eyes it is worth it. It's just such a good autumn wardrobe staple that I think it is worth it, because that's never going to go out of fashion. It's such a basic piece which like will just last you forever, so it depends what you kind of want to spend. Another autumn winter staple, which I do think is quite key, is actually just a really comfy pair of trousers. So these are one of my most worn trousers, to be honest. I think they are so comfortable. They're so easy just to chuck on. They are actually a kind of suit trouser material. So I do think if you wanted to dress these up, you definitely could. I have worn this with a top and a blazer sometimes, and I do think it creates quite a smart looking outfit. But they can also just really look like joggers, to be honest, and I can wear them with trainers and a hoodie, and they are just really comfortable. With the stripe, it does just make the trouser like a little bit different to jeans. It is just another option to wear other than jeans, which I think is nice sometimes. Like, don't get me wrong, I love a pair of jeans, but sometimes I don't want to wear jeans. Sometimes I don't want to do it, and these are a really nice other option. I got these last year, so again, I've literally had them for ages, and I still pull for them a lot of the time. I don't actually have a pair of joggers out here with me, but I'm not gonna lie, guys, a wide leg pair of joggers is a wardrobe must-have for me. It is an absolute wardrobe must-have. You can't go wrong with a pair of wide leg joggers. I literally live in them, to be quite frank. Like, they are absolutely incredible. I have got a pair from Adenola, which I absolutely love. I've also got a pair from Lounge, which I love. I've got a pair from Fourth and Reckless. I will link a few down below in the caption if you're looking for a pair of wide leg trousers. But I did actually also pick up a pair from ASOS the other day, and they were absolutely beautiful. They were in that really nice burgundy colour. I feel like that is the colour of the season, and they were so nice, so I'll actually link them below. But yeah, a pair of wide leg joggers, absolute must have. Absolute bloody must have. Like, you cannot go wrong with a pair of wide leg joggers. Like, you just can't. So comfortable, so easy, so cozy, and just an absolute essential. Moving on, for jackets, my two, oh, I do actually have also, sorry, a long sleeve basic top. It's pretty self-explanatory. Like, that's a basic in my eyes. Like, that, this, I could live in these. These go underneath jumpers, they keep you warm. You could just wear that with a jacket if it's a slightly warmer day. Like, these are just the most important thing in my wardrobe. I actually get my long sleeves from Adenola. I know they are a little bit on the expensive side, but I think they're well worth it. I've had these for about 2 years now, and they are still going strong. I absolutely love them. They are just such a gorgeous, soft, comfy material. I absolutely love them. Like, I genuinely don't think you can go wrong with a long sleeve top. Obviously long sleeve is good for autumn and winter because it is a little bit colder, and I just feel like they're perfect. You can layer them up, they keep you warm. You could just wear them and it is just literally a basic top underneath the jacket. They're just perfect. I wear them like all the time, quite literally all the time. For autumn winter must have jackets, I've actually only picked two which I think are like absolute ride or dies. One being, of course, a trench coat. You can't go wrong with a trench coat. This is a really gorgeous khaki trench coat. I am really here for the khaki trench coats personally. I don't think a beige trench coat really suits me. I don't know why, and I've tried them before, but something just like doesn't work. I don't know whether it's my hair color, my skin tone, something just doesn't, it just doesn't work. I much prefer a khaki trench coat personally. This is so old. Literally had this for years. This is actually from Pretty Little Thing, and I love it. Honestly, the quality is actually amazing. I will see if it's still online, but I don't know if it will be. But I did pick up a very similar one the other day from Bershka. to do my new in styling reels, and I was so impressed with it. The fit was amazing, the colour was on point, the style was great, the quality was great, the price was definitely like worth it. I don't even think it was expensive. But yeah, I will actually link that Bershka one below as well because it was absolutely beautiful and honestly identical to this. But I do think a trench coat is essential, like it just is, especially for the autumn period where it's not necessarily freezing, but the weather is just a bit dark and gloomy. You're gonna get showered on every 5 minutes. I just think a trench coat is perfect. You can really put them over the top of anything. The way I most like to style a trench coat, to be honest, is with tracksuits. Like I just feel like that it makes it look really cool. I don't know why. But yeah, trench coat, absolutely key. If you don't have one, then definitely get one. And then my next kind of like absolute staple for an autumn winter jacket is actually a leather jacket. I absolutely love leather jackets, and if you follow me on Instagram then I'm sure you'll know that because I honestly wear a leather jacket in every single picture I take. The leather jackets don't really come off my body, and honestly in summer it's the thing I miss the most. I love a leather jacket, and obviously in summer they are boiling. But I've actually picked up this new one which I'm absolutely loving. I do have a solid black one from Princess Polly which I will link below because I get so many people asking me where that jacket is from, and it's honestly lasted me years. I've had that jacket for as long as I can remember, and I still to this day it's probably my most worn jacket. But I did pick up this new one from a Topshop, and it's obviously in brown, like my new favorite color. Evidently I'm literally wearing a full brown outfit, but this jacket is just absolutely gorgeous. It's such a nice oversized fit. It's a really nice faux leather material. The quality is amazing. I did pick this up in a medium, and I actually wish I picked it up in a small because it is already very oversized, but it's just a really nice like quality and material. I feel like as well you can dress these up, you can dress these down. Obviously as well they're not a super heavy like fluffy coat, which I do think this time period, like very much in the autumn season, is a little bit too much. Like I do have some really gorgeous like thick black long coats and like fluffy jackets which I absolutely love, but I do think it is a little bit too warm for that still. But yeah, I feel like this jacket is perfect. It's also the perfect fit for having knitwear underneath when it is a little bit colder and you do want to start layering knitwear. This jacket, or hoodies and this jacket, they're just perfect. But I did actually style this jacket up over on my Instagram with, this was back in like the beginning of September, so it was still quite warm, but I actually wore it with some denim shorts and some kind of like knee-high boots, and I actually really liked it. Great jacket, absolutely love it. Now for my autumnal must-have shoes, I have two. Honestly, I could go on for days when it comes to shoes. I absolutely love shoes, I absolutely love trainers, I just like adore shoes. But I have picked up two which I think are essential. There is maybe one more pair, but I'll get to that. Number one, obviously a pair of Uggs. You cannot go wrong with a pair of Uggs. Like, I'm sorry, but you can't. These are my favorite shoe. Like I actually love the look of them as well. I am a sucker for the chestnut, the original color. Don't get me wrong, I do love the other colorways, but I just feel like this color, you can't go wrong with it. Like you really can't go wrong with it, and it honestly does go with everything. Like I absolutely love this chestnut color. It is absolutely beautiful. I do love the boots. But in autumn, I do actually love the Taz. This is the Ugg Taz, I think it's called. But I love being able to just slip them on and off. They're not as warm as the boots, because don't get me wrong, those Ugg boots, like your feet can get pretty sweaty. I do love them for winter, but for now, I love the look of these. I also love the look of these with like tracksuits and leggings. And I also actually love the look of these with shorts, like kind of with your legs out, but with these on, I feel like they look kind of cool. So yeah, Ugg Taz, absolutely love them, like ride or dies. I do also think a pair of trainers in an autumnal colour is quite key. I got these last year, absolutely love them. They are the perfect autumnal shoe. I just feel like they really go in with the whole autumnal tones, like the browns, the greys, the beiges. These are just absolutely perfect, and I feel like they are just a really easy, comfy shoe. Like they're just an easy chuck on trainer. I will find some other colorways. I don't know if these are still sold or if they're in stock, but I'm sure so many different colorways are coming out in like the brown, beige kind of like colors. But yeah, I do think even this style of shoe, I think are perfect for autumn. Like they're just really comfortable, like I said, really easy just to chuck on, and these literally go with everything. Like how could these not go with anything, you know? Like they're just a really easy shoe and in such a versatile color, which pairs with literally everything. The last shoe which I was going to talk to you guys about was maybe a boot. My elbow boot just fell. Maybe a boot. And by boot, I mean like either a chunky boot or like a cowboy boot. The reason I didn't get it out is because I don't really wear boots that much, but I still do think they're good to have in the wardrobe. I have a chunky boot, which I do really love. I don't wear it that much, so I would say maybe go for a cowboy boot, purely because cowboy boots, they're really nice to pair with kind of skirts and dresses for the evening when it's a little bit colder, because obviously it is that extra layer over your legs. And I do also just really like the look of it. But I don't know if boots would be essential for me. I think it is a must-have, but I don't know if it would be a personal must-have, if that kind of makes sense. Anyway, that basically wraps up the video. I do hope you guys have enjoyed. I hope you have found this video useful. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm getting so excited for dressing for like autumn, winter. I can't get off the shop websites. Like I'm just absolutely obsessed with everything that is being like pumped out. I literally see something and I'm like, oh my God, I need it. Like it's getting a bit too much. I do need to calm down, but every new season, like I get so excited for the clothes, like, and especially in autumn. I love dressing in autumn. Like it is one of my favorite seasons to dress for. I just love autumnal dressing, and I love getting cozy again and like comfy. It's honestly my absolute favorite. But anyway, I hope you guys are all doing very well. I hope you've all had a lovely weekend. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please do give it a thumbs up. I think I have an exciting next few videos coming up. I'm not going to give anything away, but I think I do have an exciting few videos coming up, so please do look out for them. Thank you so much for watching again, and I hope to see you guys in next week's video. Bye.